time once again for your favorite show in the South Asian community, Balls of Fury with Slick Woo! Daddy Dar. This week, my guest, none other than the man from Asian Sensation, Amin Sadiqi, a three-time player in this league, a great bowler, a good friend. Amin Sadiqi, how are you, bro?
Good, thanks for having me for the show.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, bro. The pleasure is all mine. Look at this guy. He got all dressed up for my show. I feel so underdressed on my own show.
Came from work.
Oh, work. Bowling is work, guys. That's what he means by that. I mean, let me ask you, bro. You started with us in the first time. You had Asian Sensation. You've been with Asian Sensation the whole time. How do you feel the league has transitioned with the summer, the winter, the handicap? 5 changed to 4. Now we're playing 4-on-4. You know, you also bowl in another league. You know, give me your idea. How do you feel everything is? Compare it to how we play on the weeknights and then the weekdays and the weekends.
Well, first of all, I never bowled in my life. And the only reason I came to bowl was because Yash and Khaled. They told me to come because, you know, they're my friends since like 18.
Okay.
You know? So I thought bowling was gay to tell you. But then all of a sudden, you know, the competition with the friends, the camaraderie with your peers and stuff.
Okay.
Had a good time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know some of these guys when you play softball as well, also. So you know some of these guys from softball and stuff like that. You don't gotta cry, bro.
No, man, I'm fucking
tearing
tearing up, man.
It's great. It's a good show. I know, bro. You don't gotta cry. My first crying guest, bro. After the first question. It's alright, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Spotlight's a big deal on my show.
Yeah, I'm getting emotional right now.
I know. It happens around a superstar. I don't know what to tell you. You know some of these guys from softball.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel the competition is?
Oh, yeah,
compared to softball, like when you go against these guys, it's a lot closer.
Hey, listen.
With each other.
Truth tells for itself. Like, say, for instance, last week, we had Sid
Right.
on Pin Pals going up against the best player pretty much in the league,
Right.
Jason Reese.
Right.
And he won 2 out of 3 times.
That's my boy.
I mean,
Sid's a secret
seriously,
weapon.
Sid was he's a novice bowler, you know. Not want to say first time, but he's still learning.
Right.
But then, knowing that he could beat the best player in the league, I think says the parity for itself in the league.
Wow.
So anybody could come, have a good time, knowing they could win, and have a good time with their peers.
Right.
You know, which is better than what we got in South Asian softball. In softball, you know, people come in with stacked teams, waiting to pad their stats. And then you get the no-shows and they're like, oh, why didn't they show up? I think because you guys have too much batted teams. You know what I'm saying?
That. Calling out the softball guys. Look out, guys. We got rivalries.
Let me tell you, the good thing about the bowling league is anybody can win.
Right.
So it gives anybody a chance to have a good time, you know, and enjoy themselves with their friends.
With that, let me ask you, what would you do, or what do you feel you can do to draw more appeal to our league, to bring more attention to South Asian bowling? As you see, it's been growing.
Right.
Every season it's grown. We've gotten more teams.
Almost definitely.
We've got more people. You know, the competition has gotten more.
Right.
What do you feel you could do, or what do you feel we should do as a community and as a league?
In all seriousness, we should abolish the NSA rule.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, Chris on Pen Pals, David on Pen Pals, great people.
Right.
I never knew them if they didn't join the league.
Okay.
Gage,
Right.
Gurrier, are they like, you know, they're like stand-up people. We have a good time.
We have Justin also.
Justin, my teammate, let me tell you, we have great chemistry, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's on my team.
Okay.
I'll welcome him on my team every year.
Okay.
We sometimes we talk and we have such great chemistry, we don't even know we're playing.
Listen,
that's how, you know, great time we got.
I'll tell you, Balls of Fury has so much impact. Something like this could be in the works.
Seriously, let me tell you.
My show speaks volumes.
Yo, let me tell you, when it's viewed by people in Germany, that's all you gotta say.
Look, this guy, I'm not asking him to do this. This is great.
You know, and then I get teared up.
Let me ask you, give me your thoughts about your team, the Asian Sensations. You guys, 3rd place this season. Last week is on Friday, Sunday of the regular season, sorry. Then we have the playoffs. You guys are pretty much secured in 3rd place right now. Give me your thoughts on how Sensations, with Justin leaving, you know, you guys have stepped up and held down the 3rd place position, kind of what he asked you guys to do when he was leaving on my show, I might add.
Right. Well, just leaving was, you know, was a minus because he's a great bowler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he made his, he made it in many games where he's playoff roster capable.
Okay.
But hopefully we make it to the finals, and then he can come and contribute on the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, that would be a big plus, but that's a big plus to make it to the finals.
Hey, like I said, anybody can make it.
Hey, listen, anybody can make it, but that's not going to happen. You got to go against the 10 pounds kid, defending champs.
Well,
I don't want to toot my horn.
We got to go through a lot of people, so
listen.
The more the merrier.
I would rather. That's it. The more the merrier. I'll see you guys on the first round bye while I'm eating my Doritos, watching you guys try to get there.
Yeah, be cold.
Woo! You know it. One of my favorite questions. Most overrated bowler in the league.
I'll tell you straight up right now. I don't have to think about it. I was gonna say something bad, but it's freaking Sony. Sony fucking sucks. Sorry. Let me tell you, Sony, you gave him the sneaky. I'm gonna tell him another word. Shitty. That's all he said.
Oh man!
And then he get gripes on the website. Seriously, he gripes on the website.
Wow.
He's all-star snub.
I'm turning red here.
Let me tell you, all-star snub.
Crazy
He
stuff.
was due to be all-star snub because let me tell you, he's been shitting it. I've been telling him also. Like,
I'm circling this. This is huge. Sony. Wow. Okay. Now.
And he gave you his new nickname.
Oh, Laddu. That's my boy. Big, round, and sweet. But he ain't hitting nothing.
Hey, yeah.
Underrated bowler. There's a lot of guys this year that shine for underrated who don't really get recognition because, where they're placed in the positions. I could even say like a guy like Nassar is an underrated bowler because of where they are. Give me your opinion. Underrated bowler.
Underrated bowler. I gotta really go with I was gonna say Dave, but sometimes Dave comes up with like a 120 after his 210s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to tell you the truth, the underrated bowler, you know what I'm saying, doesn't get much props and everything. Seriously, it's gotta be Jason. Because Jason makes it look easy. Wow. And no one gives him props.
You're underrated?
Because you know what? Anybody hates him.
I don't know about that, man.
Everybody hates him. Tell you the truth.
I mean, there is. I'm not.
There is a lot of hatred.
There is.
When you're on top.
When you're number one, there's
no
a lot of hate from.
But let me tell you, he holds that anchor down real well.
Yeah.
Unlike some other people I know.
Listen, Colette, he's talking about you, bro, and Yashi's calling you out over there. I'm just letting you know. And he's calling out pretty much the whole pin smacker squad right there. Okay, because there's not one person doing anything over there. Now, let me ask you your final thoughts before we wrap up my show sponsored by Arizona Iced Tea, Arnie Palmer's. Your final thoughts. Give me a quick couple words. What do you want to say to everybody in the league? You called out a few people. You guys are going for the playoffs.
Right.
You guys have a good shot of actually making the finals. What do you want to say to everybody out there? Wrap it up for your team. Words of thought. Go for it.
Final words of thought I was going to say is, what we got in this league, it's amazing. There is no dominant team, to tell you the truth.
Right.
Everybody has a chance, which makes it great.
Right.
Abolishing the NSA rule, breaking the barrier, to see, the least. Because, going what the SASL, the softball league has, I think it's hypocrisy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way it's run because obviously that league is run by like a third world country organization. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
bowling is taking over, and you can see it.
A lot of controversy that swirls around.
Okay.
At the end, it doesn't matter if you're white, you're black, you're Muslim, you're Hindu, you're Korean, you're Jew.
Okay.
We're here to have a good time.
Okay.
And the more the people, the merrier. Like I said, Justin, the whitest kid I know, I have a great time with him.
I think Jason's a little more white than
that. Whatever it is,
I'm just saying, just calling it out there.
Whatever it is, like I said, race, culture, we got good Hindu people, we got bad Hindu people, we got good Muslim people, we got bad Muslim people.
That's true.
There's bad black people, there's good black people. But at the end, it doesn't matter what your race, skin color, whatever it is. We abolish the NSA, and what we do is break the barrier for the softball league, where they look, see how we got it good in the bowling league.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Amin, thank you very much, bro.
No problem.
It was a great guest. Now, one of my most controversial shows, and he teared up. This is the first on Balls of Fear.
Very emotional, very emotional show.
Amin, thank you very much, bro. Slick Daddy Dar, see you next week on Balls of Fury. And remember, practice makes perfect.
There you go.
See you next week.